welcome to this class. So in this section I want to show you how to use the align command. So the align command is one of the very important command that should be explained. So this command is a 2D and 3D command. That is, it can be used in 2D AutoCAD interface and also in 3D AutoCAD interface. You get to understand what I mean by that. So the shortcut for the command is AL. You can just type AL, then it comes up. So the purpose of the command is that whenever you have an object, then you want to make this object to be in line with another object. For example, look at this object here. So let's say this side of the object, I want it to slant just like this slanted line. So I can easily use the align command to do it perfectly. No, I can actually use the rotate, but the rotation might not be perfect. I hope you get. So that's the purpose of the align command. Then the second purpose of the align command is it can be used to scale an object. You can use it to scale an object to another object. You'll get to understand what I mean by that. So let's look at an example. You can select the object first. So once you select the object first, then you type AL for align, or you can even find it in the modification bar here. This is the align command here. Click on it, then you can select the object that you want to align. So the object, this is the object you want to align, and this is the line you want to align it to. Then you right click. Then the first thing the software asks you is to specify the first source point. So I said I want to align this line, this horizontal line, so that it's flush with this slanted line. So I click on the first edge. You can click on the first edge. Then it will now ask you to specify the first destination point, that is any point on the line that you want to specify, any point on the line you want to align with. So I can just click this point. I hope you get. Then the next thing it asks me is to specify the second source point. So let me click the end part of this line. Then asks me to specify the second destination point. Then I can just pick any point on this line again to serve as my second destination point. Then if you look closely, the command is still asking you to specify the third point. The reason why it's asking for the third point is because I told you it's a 3D command. So that means you can use it in 2D and 3D format. So that's why it's asking for the third point. But if you also look closely, you see you have continue. Continue means I'm working with the 2D. I don't need to specify the third point. So that's what it means. So you can just click enter. Then the next thing it asks you is, do you want to scale the object or not? The meaning of scaling is, I specify 2 points on the object. Then I also specify 2 points on the receiver, that is the line I want to align with. So if you want to make the size of where you click to be in correlation with the size of the destination, then you click yes. But if you don't want that to happen, you click no. We are going to understand this when I use another example. So in this case, I'm going to click no. Then once I click no, you can see that this object has been aligned with the destination object. So let's take another example. So let me just create a rectangle like this. Let me rotate the rectangle a little bit like this. So then let us now use the align command. So let's say we have something like this. This line is very small bar. Then we now have, let me copy the two. Then we also have another small line. I just want you to understand the scale part of the align command. So select the rectangle, AL for align. Then we click on this first point, we align it with this end of the line. Then we click on this second line, we align with this end of this line. So we press enter. Then in this case we pick no. What do you see? You can see that this triangle, the size of the triangle does not change. You just make sure that the line that we pick align with our destination object. So let's do the same thing, but in this case we click yes for the scale. So we use this one align it with this, do this one, align it with this, press enter, then click yes. You can see that the side of the rectangle becomes shorter because this line, that side that we pick, the source side, it has the same scale with the source object. I hope you understand. So that is one of the powerful advantage of using the align. So another thing you can use the align for is, for example, whenever you import a PDF file into AutoCAD, most of the time this dimension is not really accurate. For example, if the dimension for the PDF is for example 2.5 meters, if you measured it on AutoCAD, you can have something like 2.4, a very little difference. I hope you understand that. If you have imported PDF, you understand what I mean. So in that kind of situation, you can use the align command to align that your PDF to align the PDF to the correct scale. What you just have to do is you import the PDF into the AutoCAD. Then once you do that, you create a line in which you know the dimension. Then you now align one part of the object that you are very sure of what the dimension is. You align it with that line. I hope you can do that. So that is the purpose of the align command. So you can use the align command to align an object, to align anything to another thing. So far you will be able to pick two points, a minimum of 2 points from the source object and a minimum of 2 points from the destination object. So that is what I want to show you in this class. So thanks, see you in the next one.